Well, the hotel is 16 years old. It was originally a tax office, and our owners in Singapore purchased the hotel and turned it into a hotel. The owners decided to renovate the hotel, and the final push for renovation was the grill. Well overdue, hence the plans and the vision to put Firewater Grill together. Design process probably started around about 2 years ago when I was given the nod from the owners to put a design and a business plan together. I really wanted to work with our architect Ross Santamaria. I wanted booth-style seatings. I wanted something that was extremely different from anything that's been attempted before in WA. I think the key factor that I said to Ross is I don't want 4 walls and tables. Those days have gone. I want more innovation, and I said I'd like you to put a waterfall on fire in the middle of the restaurant.
In 30 years of my design career, it's been a really exciting project, and the fact that the recipe to anything that's actually successful in design is the collaboration between builder, designer, managers and owners. And with the Firewater Grill, we've achieved that. And as far as the building is concerned, I've never had the pleasure to work with better people. They've been efficient. Attention to detail has been outstanding, and the quality, in my opinion, is the best that Perth has seen. As designers, we come up with a lot of designs that we don't think can work, but we put things on paper. And the joy with dealing with Jason and his team was just a discussion of how things could be actually put together and still achieve the desired end result that a designer actually conjures up. A lot of things were discussed, a lot of meetings where we discussed things like the stone cladding, the water feature. Although it was an idea that I had with fire and water, it was really pleasurable to discuss the project with Jason and his team about how we could actually make it work, and it just went smoothly from detail to detail.
This project is one of my favourites because there was no limitations placed on what the client wanted to achieve. It was a pleasure working with Bruce, the General Manager, and Ross, the Architect. They allowed us to implement some unique design features for the restaurant, which complemented the vision that they had from the start. We complete projects Australia-wide, and for us to complete the DuxtonHotel refurb in Perth, it was a real highlight for us. My staff did a fantastic job.
I first met Jason from JBM Projects, and we sat around the boardroom table, and it was critical that I shared the vision on what I expected. Immediately, Jason picked up with his colleagues that vision and passion. That was the most critical turning point of the project. And once Jason latched on to the vision, then the rest came together like a jigsaw puzzle. And I think he knew, with time being spent with Ross, the architect from Impressions, and I think we all moved together with the same drive, passion and vision, and that's where it's come together today, because we're all on the same page. We're all not what we need to expect, and we're all professional at what we do.
When JBM won the tender, I did have my reservations as to how it could actually achieve such a finish long distance, but they proved me wrong. I think it's because of their convincing nature and their professionalism in what they actually had to say. At the time, Leading up to the tender process, I felt extremely comfortable in dealing with the JBM group, and they have actually achieved everything right down to the last detail. It was a year in the making as far as design was concerned, but the challenge was to actually put the whole project together in a matter of 6 weeks, straddling Christmas. And in my opinion, I had personal doubts that it could be achieved. But dealing with Jason and his assurance of how the quality and the finish was going to be executed, they didn't let me down in any way, and the end result speaks for itself.
Ross had some concerns with a 6-week time frame, but we never promise anything we can't deliver. We have systems and procedures in place, and this is just what we do. My team does a fantastic job, and we complete these projects Australia-wide.
The guys were just a joy to deal with. Everyone on the project was attentive to detail, easy to deal with, and extremely diligent in the whole approach of the building of the project.
This evening is the official opening of Perth's exciting new dining experience, the Firewater Grill. First impressions are extremely important as you enter the lobby, visually openness of the glass walls of the Firewater Grill. Creativity has been mastered from my original vision to the relay of a vision to an architect and then a builder. Jason, I sincerely appreciate your unmeasured passion for this wonderful project, and your team from Queensland have been an absolute delight to work with. Ladies and gentlemen, this was done in 6 weeks. We gutted this place on the 27th of December, and the effort is just amazing. I have never known a project or a restaurant to be done in 6 weeks. Jason, you said from the beginning that we have never failed a timeline, and thank you from our owners. We appreciate your dedication. I understand your excitement, and it can only get better from here. Well done.
After the fit out was done, and when we walked through in the final cleaning stage and everything's put together, for me it was a personal sense of achievement, and I was extremely happy to see the end result. I've worked on hotels internationally in Shanghai, Dubai, over the eastern states, Singapore, Malaysia, and I can assure everyone that the quality achieved now is world class, it's of international standards, and really happy with the results.
To me, it's just not about completing another quality project, it's about listening to the client's needs and meeting their expectations. And with the Firewater Grill restaurant, we've done that, and the client is extremely happy. The finished restaurant is exactly how I visualised it in that very first meeting with Bruce and Ross. It's been an absolute pleasure dealing with everybody involved, and the Firewater Grill will be something that I will always be extremely proud of.